Greetings, YouTube friends and family out there. My name is David, and yeah, there's a lot going on. And so I wanted to post something because it's been a couple weeks or a few weeks. It's been pretty much the longest stretch of not posting something since I started posting things. Sorry about that. There is a lot going on, and I want to update you on some things and just kind of let you know, and also have a quick discussion about being an INFJ under some stressful circumstances, and in particular particularly in relation to death and impermanence, because right now that's what's heavy on my mind. So stick with me. Let's have a talk and just say hi again and kind of get back into the swing of things here. So I'm going to throw out the intro, the lovely intro, and I'm going to be careful of the audio levels because all of you complain about it all the time. I like the song, and I'm just going to do it anyway. So here we go. And yeah, let's have a chat. So I need your help, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment. I need some people to assist me with something related to the book that I have written and that will be out someday. It's really weird, the process of writing a book, because it's like step 1, write a book, which I did. And then it's step 2, get an editor to fix it, which I'm currently doing. And then it's like step 3, there's 500 other steps. And so I'm trying to wrap my head around that and do that along with all of the other things going on in my life and obligations. And it can be pretty tricky. This is what I need your help with. Soon, it's going to be time to start getting these words out into the world. And this book is, I wrote this book in large part to cope with my brother's passing last year. He left us suddenly. It was unexpected. He was, by all outward appearance, a very healthy 54-year-old adult male, and went under the knife for a routine surgery that should have taken 15 minutes. And it did take 15 minutes, and then take an hour of trying to resuscitate him. And his heart gave out, and he passed, and that was it. He was just gone. And so that has sent ripples throughout my life to this point. And it's something that I'm not over. And I've experienced a fair amount of PTSD from that sudden loss and that sudden emptiness. And I'm dealing with it every day. And so it was very heavy on my mind. And it is a theme in the book that I wrote. And that theme is death. And what does it mean in getting through it? And what does it mean in terms of fate and love and all sorts of other things that are very big questions going on? So I wrote this book with an INFJ main character. It is a supernatural book in a really cool world. And I want you to read the first chapter. So my plan is to give that first chapter away. Now, I can't just post it on YouTube. I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is, if I have your email address, which you can just go to the website, davidbatterina.com, go to the social media tab, you'll see something that says, yes, please update me on your shenanigans. No, I'm not looking at selling your email address. I don't care about your email address. I just need a way to contact you. And if you are interested in reading the first chapter, and what I would like to do after that is hand out some free copies of the book, and hopefully get some early reviews. They call that an advanced review copy, and it's something that I have my sights set on. But I'm only going to do that with people that have actually engaged and would like to help me out, because I need the feedback on it. And the idea is you would get a copy, and the payment for that copy is a review. And I'm not going to ask for any type of a review. That's unethical. Just a review. So if you are interested in seeing the first chapter of the book, please go to the site, go to the social media tab, put in your info where it says update me on your shenanigans. You will in a couple weeks, most likely, get a first chapter read. And then after that, I will be contacting people on that list to see if somebody is interested, or any of you are interested in receiving a free copy. And hopefully we can get that all worked out. So thank you, and I appreciate you and your support on that. Now, one of the other things that I have going on is that I found out a few weeks ago that my father is stage 4, and he has something called adenocarcinoma. It is an aggressive cancer, and it has attacked all of his insides. It has been a rough ride the past few weeks trying to wrap my head around this. And the perspective that I have on it, and I don't know if this is just me personally in my outlook, or if this is honestly like an INFJ thing, I'm not really sure. But the perspective I have is that I lost my brother very suddenly, and I essentially got a warning that my dad is going to be gone soon. I don't know if it's going to be weeks or months. I don't know. What it looks like right now is that it's not going to be months. And I have opportunities to see him, sit with him, play a game of cards with my old man, and have a couple more memories before he's gone. So death and impermanence is something that is very heavy on my mind, because it does make some of the things that are smaller things in your life not really all that big by comparison, because there are more important things. So that is going on, and that is a direct cause of the lack of posting on my part, and I'm just trying to get this all centered. But I think it's important to talk about it, and it's important for me to step in front of a camera, turn it on, and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm going through. I am human. We all go through this sort of thing. We are all going to. This is how I handle it. And my hope is that by being transparent in that way, it may help you if you're going through something similar, or if you have and you understand. And if you know somebody in your life that is going through something similar, you'll be able to wrap your head around it. It's not easy, but it is what it is right now. Also going to apologize because I am like super sweaty, and the reason I'm super sweaty is because I have to have my air conditioner off because it's too loud and noisy and I can't record. So I'm trying to do this, with some brevity, because I'm going to roast in here in a matter of about 10 minutes because it's very hot. And if you've noticed that, yes, I have new ink going. By the way, there is a giant octopus that is going to make an appearance on my arm. I decided to take the plunge and get this new tattoo. Currently, there's only 5 tentacles. We've got a lot more work to do on this one. And I know some of you just don't like the tattoos, and I don't care, because I love them, and I think they're great, and they're who I am. And sometimes internet commenters will even share their opinion about your tattoos in a comment. I'm sure that will always go really well. I'll show you one. Yeah. I think it's really funny because it's like, hey, I like you, but you graffitied your skin and your trailer trash, and I've lost respect for you. But you know what? You're a good guy. Everything's great. You're such a good guy, even though you're trash because you like ink. Yeah. I don't know, man. Are INFJs judgmental? I don't think that person's an INFJ, to be perfectly frank. That doesn't seem very FE-like. But hey, who knows? I don't know. And I don't care. I banned them shortly after this. Sorry, Valerie. I'm not going to waste my time on somebody that says that they like me, but I'm trailer trash and they have no respect for me. It doesn't make it a nicer comment that you say you like me first. Whatever. Anyway, there's that. That's all the time I'm spending on that one. I'm not doing a poetry reading on it or anything like that. So what's really on my mind right now is impermanence, and the fact that things end and there are new beginnings. And it is difficult because we tend to hold on to things that are very meaningful to us, rightfully so. And we tend to hang on to this idea that past a certain point, past an end, there is nothing, and we lose hope. Now, I'm struggling with something very real. One day my father was fine, and the next day everything just came apart, and the news came out, and it's like, yeah, we're going to lose him soon. It's a shock to your system to get news like that. And it's very soon after losing my brother that we get this warning as well. Learning about it this way was an opportunity. And it's an opportunity to spend a little bit more extra time with him. It's an opportunity to give some lessons, to the people that are within my family that I'm trying to support and trying to keep okay through all this. I'm usually the de facto family therapist. It's kind of a thing. So a lot of times what happens is that everybody looks to me for some kind of perspective or stability because I've got those INFJ superpowers, I guess. They don't exist. And it is difficult for me to square my own emotions and feelings on the topic. And that's the hardest thing because I don't really feel like I have the time or space to absorb, process, or really breathe. But I'm making it through it. I am. And so I wanted to update you on just these kinds of things and give you an idea and some perspective of what I've got going on and why I've been a little sparse lately. But I want to know how you, and whatever type you are, and do me a favor, put in a comment, put in your type, just put your type in first, right? Say INFJ or INTP or ISFJ or whatever. And then tell me, how do you deal with grief? How do you grieve? And have you lost somebody or even it's a pet or something meaningful? And how did you process that? And I would encourage all of you who are struggling with losing somebody, as I have and am and will continue to be, to read through some of these comments, support each other, and try to gain some perspective on how other people handle things. I think this is an opportunity for us to come together as a community on a topic that's sometimes people just don't want to talk about. And I am okay to freely talk about this. I'm not hiding anything. Obviously, if you've seen some of my videos, you know that occasionally I shed some tears in some of my videos. I'm an emotional guy, okay? It's just I'm a strong feeler. It's what happens. It's just not going to change. It's fine. I'm an INFJ. Congratulations. And I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. Let's kind of share it. Give me your story and let me know if you've grieved. Are you still grieving? Does it get easier? And I want to know that for myself, or does it just change a little bit over time? And let's see what each other says. Let's see what everybody says and just kind of throw a little love around. The world is in a pretty crazy state. And I think coming together and showing some support for one another, especially you guys who are just freaking awesome, I think this is going to be a good thing. And so do that for me, please. I've got a lot of stuff planned for this channel and for some changes coming and things like that, but I am not going anywhere. I am staying right here. I will be with you. It's just right now that I'm taking some of this time to just kind of manage the family thing. But I definitely wanted to reach out and say hi and that I miss you guys. And it has been a few weeks. And so it will be really nice to get through some comments again and say hello and all of that. And please do me a favor and hit my page. I'm ramping up on launching this book, and it is something that is very emotional for me. I spent a lot of time and hard work on it, and I really think it's something that will resonate with other INFJs because I wrote the main character very much like myself as an INFJ, and an unhealthy one at that. And so I really feel like it's something that'll resonate if you like a good story that has some dark humor and some very serious topics that will make you think. I have had one person read it cover to cover so far, an author edit version, and I got a really good review from that person that said that she had to put it down for an hour to cry towards the end of the book, which is good for me because that means that she was invested in my characters, and I guess I did something right. So let's hope that holds. And if you'd like to give it a read, again, go to the site, go to the social media thing, fill that in. Yeah. So that's it for now. I just, again, wanted to say hi, and I miss you guys. And that is an update as to what is going on with me. I will still be sparse over the next couple weeks, but you will be seeing more and more of me on a more regular upload schedule very, very soon as I just get a handle on everything else that is going on. So thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. Please comment and let's talk to each other about grief and grieving and impermanence and how we kind of handle it. And I will see you all very, very soon. Actually, I'll see you in the comments really soon, but I will see you again on video very soon. Thank you.